early flight from Stansted, so from 11 o'clock we had free time in Belfast. We started with a visit to Crumlin Road Jail, a short walk from our hotel, the only remaining Victorian era former prison in Northern Ireland.
And one for men. Then, during the Troubles, would have separated Republicans and Loyalists.
Built between 1843 and 1845, it became famous in the 70s during the Troubles. It was closed in 1996. After the jail we headed for the cathedral, the name of it which is St Anne's. St Anne's Cathedral was built around the parish church from 1899. The stainless steel spire of Hope was lowered into place in 2007. Our walk continued towards Belfast Centre and came across White's Tavern, the oldest in Belfast. Of course we had to stop for a pint of Guinness. The next day our official tour started with a visit to Stormont, home of Northern Ireland Parliament. Then a tour of various areas known well in the Troubles, such as Crumlin Road, Shankill Road and the Falls Road, with some memorials on the way. Some of the walls are still there.
Come with me, I'll take you to the Republican plot here on the left hand side.
Next, a stop at City Hall with a memorial to the Titanic, which sank in 1912. Next, a visit to the Titanic experience, and afterwards the tender for the Titanic SS Nomadic.
Clincher. One of the four men told me years ago, that's how you built these ships.
I worked as a heater boy. You had to heat the rivets on a wee plate. You pumped the bellows till the rivet was white hot. Then you get a hold of it with your tongs and throw it up to the catcher. And he put it in the hole in the plate with the holder up. There were two of us on the other side of the plate with the holder up. We had to hammer the rivet so it filled the hole before it turned dull red. The double bottom. That's a wee space we called the tank.
The upper deck was steel too, and part of the strength of the ship.
The stern frame had to be strong enough to take the rudder and turning in heavy seas. You'd have all these timbers and guy wires to steady the frame, and men scurrying around like ants underneath.
When we came to launch day, I was torn between pride and fear. The standing wings were coated in tallow, train up.
Much better than I do now.
We opted to make our own way back to the hotel, taking in some urban art which Belfast is known for. tour included a trip to the Giant's Causeway. From the visitors centre, a bus is available to take you to the causeway. We opted to walk the mile. The day cloudy and damp, with the stones damp to walk on. Then it started to rain. By the time we got back, we were a little wet. Back on the coach for a coast drive back to Belfast. Ballycastle was our next stop. This is where we had lunch. It's got a small harbour, very nice small place. It's supposed to be the best ice creams around, so we had to have one of those. Rathlin Island in the distance. Our last stop on our coast trip before we got back to Belfast was a place called Carn Loch. It's got a small harbour as well, nice little town.